Hello YouTube, thank you for joining us once again here at Zach Magellan Collectibles. We have another new video to introduce. We are going to be ripping and reviewing something we've already ripped open. It is 2024-25 NBA Optic. However, this one is the Walmart edition. As you know, based on our previous video, we did open up a Target Mega Box and was not disappointed. Actually, we pulled a case hit, which is the Phases case hit, but we were so fixated on getting downtowns, we didn't even realize at the time that was a case hit. So hopefully we can repeat that magic with the Walmart edition. However, I say Walmart, but technically speaking, I purchased this from Scheel's. And I did so online for a cheaper price than what they would normally sell at Walmart. Normally, these go for $55 at Walmart. I got these at Scheel's for $49.99, basically $50, which is $10 cheaper than the Mega Box found at $60, a $60 price point, once again at Target. So we were not disappointed with the Target one. Hopefully we'll not be disappointed with this one from Scheel's, which is also the same one from Walmart. So what we have here, which is different, I believe we had the purple shocks. This time we get the hyper parallels. So of course we are still chasing the ultra rare downtown and mythical inserts, but we will take a Phases or anything that's crazy like that. So without further delay, let's get to it. So I purchased actually two of these boxes. I mentioned I purchased them for $50. What did I say? $49.99, which is $50. But I'm only opening one tonight because I'm reserving the other one for our next live stream. Because this product has been deemed a hit by many YouTubers based on all the videos that we've seen. So I'm hoping to save the last box, like I said, during our next live stream, which will be to announce our winners for this month. All right, so should be a relatively quick rip. We've got what, 3, 6, 7 packs here. Let's get to it. Pack number 1. Oh, thicker packs. I think that was the description I gave last time as well. I love, with Optic, I love the chrome finish of these cards. Okay, here we go. So we could see something different already there. All right, so we have some green from the Celtics and the Bucks. And we are going to be pulling out a white hot rookies of Tristan da Silva. And a rated rookie of Baylor Shireman. All right, I guess this is the hyper of Baylor Shireman. And we have another hyper of Ivica Zubac. I think last time we pulled a hollow prism of his. And speaking of that, we have a Peyton Watson on the hollow prism. All right, not numbered. And we've got the Legends Carmelo Anthony. All right, so that's sort of an introduction to the hyper parallels that we're going to be expecting. All right, on to the next pack. All right, here we go. That's Bilal Coulibaly. That's a thick card. All right. And we have a My House of Matas Buzelius. Nice looking My House. Here is Cason Wallace on the hyper. Sort of like a pink hyper, right? And we have Zach Collins. There you go. Nice looking card, but the player to be left desired. All right. Devin Vassell. And we have rated rookie of Ron Holland. And we have another Legends of Dirk Nowitzki. So thus far, nice looking card of this Matas Buzelius. I think we pulled a purple shock of his in one of the Optic products. I don't know if it probably was the Mega Box as well. We had so many hits that we could not count. Thus far, we're off sort of to a slow start, okay? But everything can change with a downtown. All right, here we go. Still chasing our downtowns. Let's see who we get this time. Okay, all right. Here we go. Chris Murray, Batum. We have a splash of Rob Dillingham, who we got in the Phases case hit in our last Mega. And we got Spencer Dinwiddie. on the Hyper. We have a rated rookie, but it's of Adam Bono and Malik Beasley on the rainbow foil or silver or hollow. And we have a Bronny James base. All right, so we'll sleeve it up. We won't necessarily display it. All right, so we're off to a slow start, guys, okay? On to the next one. Let's see who we get here. So we are, what, about a month away from the start of the NBA regular season, which means we're a month away from licensed basketball products. I don't know the exact date, but Topps will be taking over the licensing for NBA products. So goodbye, Panini. All right, here we go. So that's why Panini is supposed to go out with a bang with all these downtowns. All right, here's an express lane of Jason Tatum. This year, like I had mentioned before, the express lane is definitely an upgrade from last year. Gigi Jackson, who we are expecting big things from. It's a year 2 Gigi. All right. It is Obi Toppin. And there is a nice one. There you go. There's a Jared McCain on the silver. And Mikal Bridges. So we will sleeve that up and display that. Jared McCain, we've pulled his base of this card. We pulled his purple shock. And now we pull his silver prism. All right, this might be a keeper, especially if he pans out with a full year. And yes, I am aware Jared McCain is Filipino. For all our Filipino subscribers, I do realize he's a kababayan, so it's all good. All right, here we go. On to the next one. I believe he's half, right? Okay, here we go. And there you go. Shaden Sharp. And we have Express Lane of Dame Dollar, right? From my Trailblazers now. My other team aside from the Lakers. Here's a Tim Hardaway. So we're not really striking hits with these hyper parallels. And, ooh, wow, we have a Legends of Kareem. I'm going to guess that this is going to be numbered, okay? Am I right? I am not right, but that's a cool-looking card, right? When do you get a Kareem card? And back in the day, like I said, I started following the Lakers in the 80s, and Kareem was the guy. All right, Kareem and Magic. So we'll display. That's a cool-looking card on the Legends, right? We'll display that for what it's worth. And then we have on the Hollow or Silver, Max Strus, and Collier and Sasser. All right, so we're going to put a pause before we wrap it up with these last two. We want to remind everyone that we are almost at the end of the month, which means we're going to be running our giveaway. And as mentioned, we're going to be doing it in a live stream. And some of the things that we will be giving away are the following: this value pack, and the little known secret known as the mystery tin. It's a mystery tin because it right now is a mystery what's inside, right? Hold on, if I can open it. Not a good idea to cut my fingernails, right? Beforehand. All right, there you go. So it's empty, okay? However, what's going to happen is if you do win this mystery tin, you are going to tell me what your favorite team is, who your favorite player is, and I'm going to fill this up. Try to do my best to fill it up with your favorite team and favorite player. Of course, if you tell me Michael Jordan, don't expect a lot. And then fill it up also with random packs as well, okay? So that will also go to our winner. Also, as you know, in our live stream, we also start to give away things that don't end up getting announced beforehand, so stay tuned for that. And we will also be giving away or announcing our 750 subscriber giveaway. So right now, we're approaching 800, all right, which is great, guys. We're trying to reach our goal of 1,000, and it's because of your support, we are almost there. But we have our 750 subscriber giveaway. And remember, there are some directions on what you need to do. You could look at posts for the directions of what you need to do to qualify. But the winner of that will win a mega box from the different mega boxes that are available to choose from. Or if they want a non-sports product, that would probably be the Big Into Energy Labubu. Okay, so I know someone entered to win solely that. So the more entries we get, the more, it'll be fun in terms of who we're going to draw for our winner. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for the announcement of when our live stream will be. Most likely will be on a Thursday sometime in October, probably the beginning of October, and we're probably looking around 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time once again here in the U.S. All right, so let's get to that. And remember, to qualify, I keep forgetting because we always rush through this, to qualify for our monthly giveaway, you need to like this video, comment on this video, and comment and answer the questions in the description. That's the important thing. Share the video with others, and do that for as many videos as you like for this month so you can have multiple entries. All right, so let's continue. Final 2 packs. So thus far, we have not been overwhelmed with the Scheel's version. And the last time I think we purchased from Scheel's, we were crying out, why Scheel? So hopefully that's not the case today with these last 2 packs. All right, here we go. We have a Winter Stays of Giannis, and we have a Winter Stays Blue of Shaq. All right, blue or purple? All right, you tell me what that looks like to you. Nice card, though. And we have a Kyle Lowry. Once again, we're getting not so good. Oh, there we go. There you go. We got a Hyper Prism of Steph Castle. I believe it is our first pull of Steph Castle in this product, but this is the card that we want to pull. We want to pull this Hyper Prism. All right. So what do you think Steph Castle year 2 is going to look like, guys? Because, they've got Dylan Harper, another Pinoy I know, and they've got, of course, De'Aaron Fox. They got a whole Devin Vassell. They got a whole mess of guards. They got to sort of probably alleviate some of that backlog of guards, maybe by trading some away to get some nice wings to play with them. And, of course, you've got our guy, Victor Wembanyama. All right, so last pack, guys. So we got a nice little Steph Castle on that. Hopefully we can get something else good. Here we go. Can we get the case hit? Mythical. Phases. Downtown. All right, here we go. We are Anthony Edwards on the base. We have there you go, Anthony Edwards on the Express. This one looks a little bit different. It's not. And we have a Khalil Ware on the My House Green. This is a nice looking card. All right, this is a nice looking card. It is numbered. There you go. We got a numbered card, guys. 130 out of what? Is that 249, I believe? So we have this one, Khalil Ware, year 2. We are expecting big things from him. So let's see what is in store for Mr. Ware. Is he going to be another Bam Adebayo kind of breakout guy? All right, here we go. And final ones here. We have Patrick Williams on the Hyper. We have a Jabari Smith on the Hyper. And we have a KG on the base Legends. All right, so there you have it. So thus far in this first Scheel's box, doesn't quite match up to what we pulled in our Target Mega, okay? But it does not mean that on the day of our live stream, we are not going to pull anything big from that. And who knows, maybe as an additional giveaway, we may pull the biggest hit from this box, because I've seen that happen in other channels. We'll see if we get to that point. But that's our video for today. Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned, because Bowman Chrome. I believe I should get my package of Bowman Chrome this week, so we will be launching a new video for that in the very near future. And stay tuned. Next weekend we have something cool that we're going to be covering, and we'll share it with you sometime next week as well. All right, so a lot of cool things happening here at Zach Magellan Collectibles. Thank you for joining us, and take care.